You're trusting advice that's secretly wrecking your baby's sleep, and it's not your fault. Grandparents, friends, even that mom in your group chat mean well. But their tips, like letting babies nap in loud, bright chaos, or slapping a colic label on every cry, can backfire hard. Shorter naps, fussier nights, even missed health issues creep in when you follow these outdated pearls. Let's rip through the myths with hard science and real moments that'll make you nod. That's my kid. Ever wonder why your baby fights naps in the living room, TV blaring, dog barking? Old school wisdom says noisy, bright spots train them to sleep anywhere. Sounds legit? Expose them to chaos? They'll adapt, right? Wrong. Babies don't need boot camp to snooze. Their bodies run on something called sleep pressure, a biological fuel tank of tiredness. Picture it. Every minute they're awake, that tank fills. When it's brimming, boom, they're out. Whether it's a rock festival or a hushed nursery. I've seen babies crash in grocery store lines, lights flashing, carts clanging. Sleep pressure doesn't care about ambiance. But here's the kicker. Just because they can sleep in chaos doesn't mean they should. Daytime naps lean heavy on REM sleep, that fluttery, dream-filled phase where their brains process the world. It's fragile. A slammed door, a loud laugh, or sunlight glaring through a window can jolt them awake mid-cycle. Think of the time your baby was dozing on the couch during a family party. 30 minutes in, someone drops a plate, and those eyes pop open. Nap's done. That's REM getting hijacked. A cool, dark, quiet room. It's like a fortress for REM, letting them sink deeper, nap longer. Studies show babies in low-stimulus environments sleep 20 to 30% longer during the day. That's an extra half hour of peace for you, too. Now let's pivot. You're probably thinking, but won't a dark room spoil them? Will they only sleep in perfect silence? Nope. Sleep pressures got your back. Last summer, I watched a mom at a park picnic. Her 4-month-old was zonked in a stroller, shade pulled down, while kids screamed nearby. She swore by darkroom naps at home, but knew her kid could crash elsewhere when tired enough. She wasn't forcing noisy naps daily to toughen her baby. She leaned into biology, not folklore. Let's dig deeper into another trap: misreading your baby's signals. Ever grab a blanket because your newborn's lips were quivering or their hands felt icy? Feels like common sense. They're cold, right? Hold up. That quivering lip? It's not a shiver. It's a reflex. Their nervous system still wiring itself. Sudden noises, a quick shift from your arms to the crib, bam, lips tremble. Same with cold hands or feet. Newborn circulation is like a rookie driver, still figuring out the routes. Blood prioritizes their core, leaving extremities chilly, even when their body's toasty. I've seen parents pile on layers, only to find their baby sweaty and cranky. Skip the hands. Check their chest or back. Warm and dry, they're golden. A 2023 pediatric study found 60% of parents misjudge baby temperature by touch alone. A quick thermometer check saves the guesswork. Then there's crying, the one that stabs your heart. It's colic. Everyone says when your baby wails for hours, colic's a catch-all, not a diagnosis. It's like saying headache without checking for dehydration or a concussion. That cry could mean hunger, an allergy, or even a subtle medical issue. I remember a mom in my circle whose baby screamed nightly. Everyone said colic. She pushed for tests. Turned out, a milk protein sensitivity was the culprit. A formula switch, and that baby was a new kid. Pediatricians exist for this. Don't let colic blind you to answers. Data backs this. Up to 20% of colic cases tied to treatable causes like reflux or allergies. Crying is also not always a psychological emergency. Babies cry to talk. Hunger, tiredness, or just, "This new blanket feels weird." Sometimes they're just unloading. Picture this. You lay your 2-month-old in the crib and they fuss. Your instinct screams, pick them up, but wait 30 seconds. Often they'll settle, especially in a dark, boring room. Why? From 3 to 5 months, baby sleep cycles mature, shifting through awake, light, deep, and REM every 30 to 45 minutes. At cycle ends, they might stir or whimper. In a quiet space, they often drift back, but in a bright, noisy room, a shiny toy or sibling's giggle grabs them, and they're wide awake. I've seen it. Babies in calm nurseries string together 2-hour naps, while living room nappers wake every 45 minutes. Here's where it gets wild. Wake windows. These are the chunks of awake time your baby can handle before crashing. A 6-week-old might max out at 60 minutes. A 6-month-old, maybe 2 to 3 hours. Miss the window, and you're in overtired, meltdown city. Catch it, and naps are a breeze. I once helped a dad track his 3 to 1-month-old's wake windows. He'd been keeping her up too long, thinking she'd tire herself out. She timed her naps at 90-minute intervals. Dark room, white noise. Within days, she was napping like a champ, and he was less frazzled. She was a new kid. Wake windows are like surfing. You ride the wave, not fight it. Want a cheat code? I've got a free guide with sheet, links, age-based wake times, and nap counts. Links counts below. Let's lighten up for a sec. Up, babies are sleep ninjas in the dark rooms and can make you laugh with the weirdest spots. I've heard of tots dozing on vibrating dryers, in dryer's hum, on in vibrating, or during a neighbor's lawnmower symphony. Their sleep drive is fierce. But forcing them into chaos every day, it's like training for a marathon in a hurricane. You can, but why make it harder? Lean into dark, easier naps when you're home and let biology handle the rest. What's the wildest place your kids napped out? Drop it in the comments. I'm dying to hear. So here's the deal. Trust science. Trust your baby's signals. Ditch outdated advice. Opt advice that for cool, dark rooms to max out naps, decode cries thoughtfully, and check body warmth accurately. Skip forget on every cry. Dig deeper. Try a pediatrician if it's persistent. Maybe skip the hands or temperature checks. Go check chest. Watch for wake windows to nail sleep timing naps. You're not raising a robot. You're reading a tiny human's code language. Keep observing, adjusting, tweaking, trusting intuition and trust. If this hit home, smash that like button and subscribe for more Mythbusters, Content Busters. Yours might vanish otherwise, so don't miss out. Want to dive deeper into baby cues? What's cues? What's one signal your baby's throwing that's got you stumped? Share it below. Let's crack it together.